When you're trying to grow a brand, especially an online personal brand like being a live streamer, what you're really trying to do, and I've mentioned this in a lot of videos, is grow a community. But growing a community is not easy, especially for people that have never done it before. So here are my 5 tips to start growing a community. So step 1, before anything, is to define the beliefs of your community. The strongest communities, both online and offline, actually aren't based around interests, but on beliefs. For example, we could both love Dota 2, and that's awesome. But if we get to talking and we discover that we're both really passionate about inclusivity and diversity, that gives us so much more to talk about, and it really forms a human connection where you feel a lot closer with that person. This is why you really want to define the beliefs of your community. So ideally, you really want to be taking people on a journey, and you want to have this idea of the finish line. And these beliefs should actually be the backbone of everything that you do, everything that you create online, everything that you do within your community. So for another example, it's my belief that people should be pursuing their dreams. More specifically, they should be pursuing their dreams and learning to stream. So everything that I do online and my entire community is based around that belief. Everything I do, everything I make online is based around helping people learn how to pursue their dream of learning to stream. And the beliefs that you set become rules and codes of conduct for how people should act in your community. This is how you set boundaries, and setting boundaries for a community is extremely important because it helps set the expectation of how people should behave, and it also sets expectations for what happens when they mess up, which they inevitably will because we are all human. So this leads us to tip number 2, which is establish rules and a code of conduct before you even get anyone inside of your community. You want to know what the belief system is and the rules and the codes that support that belief. So with these rules, I really encourage you guys to try to be as inclusive as possible, because inclusivity really is one of the most integral parts to creating a community that lasts. So for example, in my Discord, everybody is accepted. It doesn't matter your race, your sexual orientation, your religion, anything, nothing at all matters as long as you believe that you deserve to pursue your dreams and learn to stream. Some great things to have in your rules are things like don't be racist, don't be homophobic, don't harass people, don't dox people, and keep all self-promotion to the specified places. So now that you know the beliefs and the rules, the third thing that you want to do is to find your space. For Twitch streamers, this is usually Discord. Days before Discord were a really dark time. Discord is honestly just the perfect place for this. You can set people into roles, you can have a bot that announces your stream and gives stats afterwards, you can separate the text channels into different categories. There are just so many features to Discord that make it the perfect community management tool for live streamers. If you don't have a Discord for your community at this point, you are doing something wrong, my friend. You won't build a community and you won't build a stream nowadays without people being able to get to know each other and talk to each other and giving them a space where they can consistently do that. And this is especially good for the people that don't have many hours a day to throw into their stream where people can just talk and chat, because this gives people a space to conversate even though you may not be online. Alright, so we have our space, our beliefs, and our rules. Now our 4th tip is to find your people. So chances are you're probably already involved in other spaces online, like different social media platforms or in other communities or in another streamer's community, and that is a really great place where you can get to know other people, and then if they have the same beliefs as you, you can invite them back to your community. Now you want to be mindful about this, because if you don't control the space, promoting your own community in somebody else's community is a really bad look. So just like you don't want to talk about your stream in somebody else's stream, you don't want to talk about your community in somebody else's community. And it's not because they want to keep all the people for themselves and they're threatened by you or something like that. It's because you interrupt the flow of the belief system and the community experience of those people whenever you are promoting that people leave their experience and go join you elsewhere. And this is why social media is just so important. It's such a huge part of the process of being a successful streamer, because it helps those people people that resonate with your beliefs find you. And that's why on social media, you want to be talking about your beliefs and talking about the things that your community is based around. If you're small on social media and you don't have much of a following, this can take a long time and it can be really frustrating. You can feel like you're talking and talking, but nobody is talking back. And that actually brings me to our fifth and final tip, which is to give. There are people who believe the same things as you out there, and they're looking for a community that you could be the person to develop. So how do you give to them? How do you help them? What problems are they having? You really need to know the people that you want to have in your community and their experiences. I'm growing a community of people that believe in pursuing their dreams and learning to stream by creating content for them. Because the thing that makes me valuable as a community leader is that I have done years of research into community development and live streaming and really what sets successful brands apart from others. I have done so much research into this, and I have the ability to share all of this research through content. Your unique value might be different. The way that you give to these people could look completely different from somebody like me who makes content for them. You might just be supporting their streams or supporting their lifestyle or helping them by just creating gifts for them or simply just telling them over and over how much you love and appreciate and support them. Everyone has different strengths, and a big part of streaming is learning what your strengths are and how to best capitalize on those strengths to grow a community. So I'm really curious, what are you guys doing to grow your communities? Let me know down in the comments. I'm really interested to hear what you might be doing that I might not be doing and to learn from you. And if you guys don't really know anything about growing a community, feel free to look down in those comments and get to know more strategies and tips, because growing really takes learning. And if you're new here, slap me on the face right below this video for videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 4 p.m. Central about how you can better pursue your dreams and learn to stream. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!